From South London to the Stretford End.
The home of unapologetic United talk.
Welcome back to Peckham Reds.
Alright, undefeated, 4 games in a row.
Yeah.
Which is a start. Nottingham Forest 2, United 2. It feels like a loss right now, which is so weird considering where we was at the start of the season. But I guess our expectations are so high at the moment based on the last 3 results that the way we drew today kind of made it feel like a loss. So cool, we might as well start from the first half. We started the game all right. I don't think it was anything crazy. We didn't create a stupid amount of chances and we didn't look crazy threatening, but we looked comfy, looked comfortable, moved the ball well. Casemiro scored from a header.
Oh, Bruno actually got a direct cross in.
Yeah, Casemiro scored. Casemiro scored from a corner. Like, yeah, cool. It looked all right. Pause, sorry. Let me go back to that. That corner shouldn't have been a corner. The ball didn't even go off.
Yeah.
And the ball didn't even go out of play. And as soon as they gave the decision,
yeah,
I said, we're about to score. You see dubious decisions like that, they always lead to a goal. I said, we're about to score. Delivery, good delivery into the box. Casemiro, good header, 1-0. I thought we should have then taken the impetus and built on that, attacked more, tried to be a bit more threatening, but we looked comfy.
Mm.
To our credit, Nottingham Forest weren't really playing their best, if that makes sense. Cool. Half-time came, and this is where all the issues started. Second half, slow start to the second half. Nottingham Forest came out with fight. They came out with more energy than they did in the first half. Essentially, 2 minutes of lapse in concentration led to them taking the lead. Literally, they scored 2 goals within a minute.
Just after the second half.
Yeah, literally, just after the second half kicked off, they scored 2 goals within a minute. Diego Dallo, he constantly finds...
Are you talking about for the second goal?
Just for the second goal, but just in general, he doesn't track back. He's not aware of what's going on around him. It's like the only time he can actually defend, I've been saying this, is when he's recovering from his own mistakes. And it seems like these days he's not even doing that well. He constantly finds himself in space. I don't get why Amarin keeps on playing him on the left, to be fair. We know he can't cross with his left foot. He's always going to try and cut back inside with his right. And he just, even when he crosses with his right, he overhits it or he doesn't choose the right pass. Mm. We know Dalot's not good enough. We've been saying this he had a half decent season, maybe Ten Hag's first season, I believe. But other than that, he's just been below average. And I think with everybody showing that they're ready to fight and play for the badge, I don't doubt his commitment to the team. I don't doubt his spirit and his fight. Mm. It's just is a quality thing. He's just not good enough. We've seen it. And here's the thing. Everybody gets onto Dorgu when he plays and all of these things, saying that he's a bit raw. He's not, his crossing's not good enough, X, Y, Z. But bro, he has so much potential and we forget he's 20 years old. He's actually 20 years old. He has so much potential. I hear that. But out of Dorgu and Dallo, who are you trying to see start? I get gone.
You're asking me who's better of Dumb and Dumber.
No, that's unfair. I think the criticism of, don't get twisted, he could definitely have done a lot better this season. But bro, he's 20. He's 20. He come from a bottom half team in Italy, and we expect him to come into the team, start and be a world beater straight away. No, we've seen good things. Same way we've seen bad things, we've seen positive things. His thing is, he just needs to tighten up. He needs to pause. That's crazy. He just needs to slow down, if that makes sense. Sometimes when the ball comes to him, he's trying to get the cross in too early, opposed to Dallo, who doesn't know how to cross. He just needs to pick his head up and choose the cross properly.
Dorgu or Miles Lewis Skelly? Dorgu or Miles Lewis Skelly? Because you told me he's only 20 years old.
That's
Dorgu or
different.
Miles Lewis
But that's
Kelly?
different though. That's
'Cause
different.
Miles Lewis
Lewis
Kelly's not even a natural left
Okay,
back, bro.
but exactly. That's better for him. He's a midfielder. He knows how to take care of the ball. Everything else is just he knows how to like he's a central midfielder, bro. He knows how to take care of the ball. He's technically better than Dorgu. That's not a question. The thing is, and bro,
He's 2 years
listen,
younger than him.
Listen to what I'm saying. If
Dorgu's been playing professional football a lot.
Listen,
professional
if
football longer than my man.
Dorgu was playing in that, Miles Skelly would look like Dorgu in our team, bro. Stop. Like, so we need to stop. We need to stop doing this. We need to stop doing this.
I've seen quality, and I know you can.
Bro,
you put quality in that position. Our team improves. That's it.
100%. But Skelly's looking like Dorgu if he plays for United in that position.
We have
bro.
to agree to disagree.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. The best bet right now, just bend the both of them and start Malacia, bro. If he's training, you know what I mean? He's naturally left-footed. Like how?
How is this Man United?
Do you know how crazy it is? Bend the both of them, play Malacia, give Malacia 3 games. If he manages to put in 7 decent crosses, yeah, start him, bro. Like it's crazy. That left-hand side is chopped. Like what can we do? Like what can
Since ever, I don't think we've had a consistent left back. It was supposed to be Luke Shaw. Think about it.
Luke Shaw was even
before his injury.
Do you know what's mad?
Go on.
If again, I don't know. Luke Shaw, he's been all right in the back three. Obviously, he's not required to do as much physically, but at this point, Dalot shouldn't start again. Like he shouldn't start.
I agree with you.
He should come on even that he should come on when we need energy. Last 20 minutes when the game is more or less won and anything he does can't cost us. Does that make sense? But he shouldn't be starting. If anything, Malacia and Dorgu should fight for that position, innit? Or play Luke Shaw there when Martinez is back. At least with Luke Shaw, you'll know that he can cross. Maybe he might not be able to bomb up and down the pitch, but we know he can cross at least. We know he can pass, innit? Crazy scenes.
Big problem at left back.
Yeah.
Let's move on from that, please. Sir.
Yeah, big issues. I think that's definitely a area we need to highlight in January. Which is so mad considering we bought a left wing back. But again,
I said play Malacia. Do you know?
No, bro, it's crazy. Just start Malacia. He's been training. Just start him because it can't be any worse at this point. You know what I'm saying? It really can't. So yeah,
So at least
yeah, bro. I feel you, bro.
Because I saw the second goal that they scored, and Dalot looked like he just looked slow. Like his brain works slower than everyone else's on the pitch. Does that make sense?
Brother, Dalot sees the issue, yeah, and it takes at least 5 seconds for him to his body to click into gear.
Yeah.
I think he's at this age as well. There's nothing you can teach him to make him get better.
Yeah,
he's a lost cause. He's actually a lost cause, which is so unfortunate because personality-wise, he's a great guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he loves the club. He wants to fight for the badge. It's just that he's not good enough.
Yeah.
Like people say, why does he start for Portugal? Who else is gonna start at right back?
Yeah. No, you're right.
You get me? Like, bro, come on, man. Like, it's ridiculous.
What did we do well in the game?
Cool. So we went down. When we went down, I thought it always looked like we're gonna get. I can't even speak. When we went down, it always looked like we was gonna get back into the game. Sesko had a couple chances where he really should have finished. Again, Sesko, his hold up and his link up play is good, but it's getting to the point where we're gonna start to need more. If that makes sense, like we need goals. We need you to start delivering. And Burmo and Cunha kind of had. We gave Sesko more time than them just because they came from the Prem. They should be able to adapt faster. But it's getting to the point where we're going to have to see some goals from Sesko or at least some decent chances where you're working the keeper. Far too often, when the ball's coming to him in the final third, he's just not sharp enough.
Well, he rushed his shot one time and he just went wide. And I even saw someone on Twitter saying, look at the shot power on it. I was like, huh?
It's like
are you violating?
Yeah,
this is what football's...
Do you get like, bro? Forget shot power. Get the shot on target.
Corners, forget target. Corners, bro.
Yeah.
When you're a striker, you're taught, bro. Pick a spot. Bow.
But overall, it was just one of those games. Overall, like I don't think we've done enough to win. If that makes sense.
Yeah, we even. Do you know what? It felt so I don't know if you remember last season when Murillo cleared something off the line, and it happened again.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
It happened again, but luckily it fell to Ahmad, and Ahmad scored. Oh, to be fair, that was the last minute. Yeah.
But it got cleared off the line. But one thing that was different, and you mentioned it, last year when it got cleared off the line, that meant we lost the game. This year, it means we didn't win it, but we didn't lose either.
Yeah, 100%. And that's progress.
Yeah, I was going to ask, would you say that we're in a different position? Because I know you said it could fall down. And, you know, after seeing yesterday's game, I see the fragilities that you're talking about. Do you feel like there's been a change in the last 4 games compared to the start of the season and end of last season, for example?
Do you know what it is? Yeah. And I've said this to be fair, there was a point where I said Amarim out. I lost my head as well. I think it was after that City game was just so poor. But from the start of the season, I always said, like, give us 10 games. From the start of the season, I always said, give it 10. You know my 10. Give it 10 games. Let's see where we are. Yeah. And from the 10 games, cool, I get... There's been big results that's kind of made everyone scream, like, what the hell's going on here? The City game, the Brentford result. But on the whole, if he told us we'll have 17 points, we'll be 2 points off the top, off the second, obviously forget Arsenal for now, innit? But we'll be 2 points off second at this point in the season. Everyone would have said, yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, that's true.
Just, obviously, the way we've gotten here makes everything look so dramatic. With Manchester United, regardless of if we're winning or losing, you're going to see there's always going to be noise around the club. Things are always going to look worse than they are. Like, we need to take a step back. We need to take a step back from, we need to win 5 games in a row and just focus on consistency of results and performances. As long as we don't lose, don't get twisted. I don't want us to go and draw a bunch of games, innit? That's counterproductive. But last season, we lose that game. This season, you see the difference. Even after we equalised, we looked like we could have won. Obviously, the ball was cleared off the line. They made good defensive contributions to prevent us from scoring. Cool. But you can see that, you can see the growth. So, cool, yeah, we all want to win 5 in a row. We want my man to cut his hair and all of these things. But we need to take a step back and just think, we're actually doing better than a lot of people predicted at the start of the season, even a lot of our own fans. We should hope for, we want to win every game, but we should hope for our team to continue in this light. 4 games undefeated is definitely progress, however you look at it. Because remember, Amram couldn't win back-to-back games.
Yeah.
He's won 3 games in a row, beat Liverpool at Anfield. Okay, cool, we didn't get the result we wanted at Nottingham Forest. But, bro, even for me, it felt like a loss just because we're on such a high But when you put things into perspective, we're doing all right.
I got a question for you.
Go on.
The United Strand guy, I feel like you mentioned it earlier. It's like there's an emphasis on winning 5 games straight solely because of this guy. Do you believe that he might unintentionally be putting pressure on the club that's unnecessary?
No. It's a bit of a weird one because I don't think he's putting pressure on the club. As professional players, you go out and win every game. I hear that. You're meant to be able to, a club of our stature, are meant to be able to win 5 games in a row. It shouldn't take a year. He should have cut his hair ages ago. It shouldn't take a year for this to happen. And that's the issue. Because it's taken so long, we've got to the point where it's almost like desperation. It's almost like, when's he going to cut his hair? Everyone's looking at the fixture list like, okay, these are the good games. Like, he's going to cut his hair then. But cool, if we look back to last season, Nottingham Forest beat us twice. You get me? Home
he won
and away.
3 times in a row.
Yeah, everyone was speaking about, Tottenham's going to be the hardest game but we're forgetting what happened last season. So it's like, as much as we all want him to cut his hair, we all want United to win 5 games in a row. It's not, you get me? Like, if we win 2 games and we draw 3rd and we win the next 2, I'm not complaining as long as we're picking up consistent points. Does that make sense? Yeah, it'll be nice for us to win 5 games in a row so he can cut his hair for the challenge. But, bro, just pick up points. Pick up consistent points. If we win 3 games in a row and we draw 2,
draw 1 even,
and we draw 1 and win the next 2,
then
cool,
brother,
I'll take
you
it.
better cut your hair anyway.
No, do you know what it is?
Nah.
Like, it is what it is at this point. I don't think it adds or takes away any pressure. It's just, we're living with it at this point because it's been so long.
Yeah.
When he eventually cuts his hair, it'll be like, oh yeah, cool, we finally done it. And hopefully when we have something to show for it.
Yeah.
If we're dropping points, and then we go on a run and win 5 games and we're somewhere meaty, it's like, yeah, you cut your hair, but to what avail, innit? We're somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
so
you.
it's like, let us do what we need to do. The 5 wins in a row will come. Like, it shouldn't be our focus as fans, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Our focus should be to pick up as many points consistently as possible.
Yeah.
Obviously, 5 in a row would be nice, innit? But again, we have to look at the bigger picture. If we go and beat Spurs next week, then we win the game after that. Our Christmas fixtures look decent. We've got Newcastle on Boxing Day. I believe the game after that, it's we play Newcastle, we play Burnley, we play Leeds, and we play somebody else. I can't remember. We play Wolves as well.
Those are
in
games
that time.
that we can all win.
And again, people are going to look to those games. I've already seen people looking towards those games saying, yeah, these are the 5 games.
Yeah.
But everybody just take a step back and just steady in it. Let's just try and pick up as much points as possible and see where we are.
Do you know what though, yeah? As much as I agree with you, yeah, I hate to big them up, but we need to get into that form quickly if we want to be competing for anything. And I know that we're in a transition period. We finished 15th last season, so we shouldn't be talking about winning the league this season, innit? But ultimately, there's one team that's running away with it right now, innit? And they were a team that had their transition period. Yeah, they've shored up everything now. Their defence is one of the best defences the league has ever seen. Bar Chelsea's one, maybe. Under Mourinho. I mean, yeah, still early, you're right.
They're doing well, though. No, I won't hate, but it's
only
still
3
early.
goals conceded, beautiful. But I do feel like a game like yesterday, it did show me that we need to... Our defence just needs to get better because we're scoring goals now. Remember, there was times when we weren't scoring goals.
Yeah, no, 100%.
We scored goals in how many of our games now? Even the ones we've lost, we've at least scored one. So it's just our defence now.
I still think it's a bit of our midfield as well.
Yeah.
Because when you see it's the left side and our midfield. Because really and truly, you see Shaw's had a couple bad games this season, but overall he's been a steady performer, innit? I ain't worried when the ball's going down Shaw's side. Like I know Shaw's gonna be able to deal with that. Just obviously once it bypasses Dallo, innit? Dallo's on that side as well. When the ball's going down Ahmad, Lenny Euro's side and all of that, I'm calm. I know they can deal with it. When it goes through the centre, Mighty Delict, I know he's gonna sort out everything. Do you get? So is that left wing back Dallo, and then our midfield fragility. As much as Bruno and Casemiro's looked alright recently. He's looked a lot better. I still think we don't control games as... Bro, we should never be conceding 2 goals in the first minute of the second half like that. Like, where's the control? Do you get it? We should be looking to kill off games like that. We shouldn't be letting them, especially so early into the second half.
Do you think Amarim's partly to blame? He only made 1 sub the whole game.
Yeah, I think he was a bit... Obviously, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, innit? I think he was a bit scared yesterday.
Let me see what minute he did it in.
Because he made 1 sub and that was a defensive sub. I think he took Lenny Euro from Mazraoui or something like that. Sesko should have come off.
Oh, no, sorry, 2 subs. Dorgu came on.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, he made 2 defensive subs, sorry. Dorgu came on for Dallo and Mazraoui came on for Lenny Euro, I believe.
Yeah.
But...
and that's when we're 2-1 behind.
Yeah, that's when we was 2-1 down, but it's like... Why Xerxes or Mason Mount was on the bench. Xerxes was on the bench.
Who else was on the bench? You don't want to mention the boy Kobe.
Bro, Kobe ain't coming on to score, bro. I'm talking about attacking players, bro. Like, he ain't come... Like, respectfully, nothing I've seen this season told me that it shows me that Kobe was going to come on and impact the game, especially a game where we're losing, bro. Like, the last time he came on was winning and we almost lost, bro. Stop it. But... I think Xerxes therefore should have more of a run out. I think Sesko should have came off a lot earlier. Cunha and Mbuemo, obviously they're always going to look threatening at points, but I don't think they particularly had the best game. Yeah. So it's just, I think he was just scared with subs, but it's just something we need to work on. But on the whole, overall, I don't think it's as bad as it looks at the moment. But slow and steady wins the race, innit? Let's just keep on picking up points and building steadily. Just ignore our rivals. Just let everyone keep on speaking about United, because regardless of whether we win or lose, we see the narratives that get painted and spun. Considering when we just saw we've just seen Liverpool lose 6 out of 7 games, bro. Like, and if this was United, the whole world would have been burning down.
Yeah, 100%.
Nobody's really said too much about Liverpool. Maybe fans and all of these things, but you see the mainstream media's agenda. There's no one calling for Klopp to be fired. Not Klopp. There's no one calling for Slot to be fired. There's no one calling saying, are they in
That's
crisis?
because he won the Premier League, though.
Yeah, 100%. But again, then he spent 500 million. So you get me. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. And he won the Premier League. It becomes more apparent that he won the Premier League with the descendants that the descendants
Klopp's
that
children.
Klopp, the descendants of Klopp. He won the Premier League with the descendants of Klopp, because now you've got your own players. It looks like you don't know whether to stick or twist. Now I'm saying, Fleury and Wirtz, your 150 million pound striker, you're copping out. You've let the pressure of the media and everyone get to you. Now he doesn't start. Do you think that what happened when Anthony cost 80 mil, 90 mil? What happened when Anthony wasn't started? You get me? The narrative was crazy, but it's Liverpool, so no one wants to say anything. It's crazy. So I think as United fans, we should just band together, focus on what our club's doing, the good things. We're moving in the right direction. Let's hate towards Dorgu because he's still young, and I still think he's very raw. With some good coaching and the right mentality, I think he'll be a very good player for us, innit? But let's wait and see.
I've got a question.
This is the same guy that said Di Maria's better than Ronaldo, so you have to take everything he says with a pinch of salt, innit?
At one point, he was.
Yeah, man.
Between 2020 and 2022,
give it a rest.
World Cup, Di Maria was better than Ronaldo.
Give it a rest. But
we got Tottenham next.
Yeah, Tottenham next.
They lost to...
Tottenham looked toothless against Chelsea, but they always look toothless against Chelsea.
They lost against Chelsea. What do you make of our chances against Spurs?
I don't know. Spurs have become a bit of a bogey team for us in the last couple seasons, innit? But hopefully they have some fire in their belly after that shambolic Europa League performance, innit? It's the first time we're bucking them since. So hopefully we go there and we smoke them. But really and truly, we don't know what Spurs are going to turn up against us. They seem to always want to perform, innit? Regardless of however they've been performing beforehand. So I don't know. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think we might nick it 2-1. It might be a draw again. I don't see us losing just because from what I've seen from Spurs this year, they really struggle to create chances. So if we're sound defensively, I think we'll be all right.
This is my point on it, yeah, with Spurs, yeah. As much as that Thomas Frank, I think he didn't know what he was inheriting when he took the Spurs job. They look disjointed. They don't look like a team working together. The games that they've won, bare set pieces. And I know everyone's talking about set pieces are this and that, but in terms of actually playing football, it only looks like Kudus is really on one page and everyone else is not.
Yeah.
So with Man United
Xavi
now,
looks tired.
Bro.
Randall Kulumawani, that guy's a tired guy as well.
So with that being said, yeah.
Watch them come and score. Watch everyone turn up against
wait. They're not doing that. And you said something about them being our bogey team. Do you know what I've noticed? Every team was our bogey team. We had about 3 or 4 bogey teams last season. Do you know why? Because we were shit. We're not shit no more.
But it's been more than Brighton have been touching us. Pause. Brighton have been dealing with us before last season.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe Nottingham Forest was the last season. Paul, fair enough, because Casemiro usually scores against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah,
like that's one thing I clocked, and he's been doing this so since the first season he signed for us. Cool, but again, Spurs, we haven't beat Spurs since.
Yeah, I know, but as in we've been crap. But as in, I feel we're undefeated in 4, like you said. We've won 3 of those.
Do you know who scored the last time we beat Tottenham? Fred.
That was then. You said we've won 3 out of 4, undefeated in 4.
Yeah.
Tottenham lost their last game to Chelsea. Didn't look great. I don't know if we're home or away. I think we're away. We're away. But I believe we was away at Anfield. We won the game. So I believe if we face Tottenham, we are the favourites in that game currently, and I believe we can do it. Same way I believed we can beat Liverpool. Same way I believed we can beat Brighton.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Let's just step by step in it. It depends what United turns up on the day again. like if we start with energy and vim, if we start how we started against Forest, we might be in for a long day because they didn't start with no energy. We can't be tired. We play one game a week. It's impossible.
Impossible.
So just something that we need to look at, the fight and desire.
Yeah,
it needs to match. You get me, the occasion. But other than that, we just have to wait and see how it goes. Hopefully we're back here next week with a fucking smile on our faces. But just a quick message again. It's never as bad as the media wants you to think. Like, let's just be guided in what we're doing here as United fans. No, but it's true though. But yeah, man, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Peckham Reds. I'm Nate.
I'm Len.
Aye. Love.